Good morning, sunshine. I hope you're feeling fine. Check out this solar pillar coming at us from Garden City Beach in South Carolina. People say the Carolinas are beautiful, but people say a lot of shit, man. All right, dude. Michael J. Ventrise says it's by far the strongest suppressed Kelvin phase of 2020. We're talking a 3 sigma suppressed Kelvin wave. This is no joke. Check that out. Boom. We're talking about a tropical storm possibly hitting Texas or somewhere else in the Gulf. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Exactly about 1 week from today, we would be getting some possible tropical cyclone activity in the Gulf of Mexico. Boom. That would be a tropical storm headed just south of Galveston, going into Texas. And then check it out. A little while later, we would get a bona fide hurricane coming up and smacking Baja right on the dongle. Ding. There you go. So, these are interesting days indeed. Now, it is a week away. A lot can change, but for what it's worth, there was some support in today's 0Z GEFS for this Gulf of Mexico weak tropical cyclone scenario. Dun dun dun. Oh man. See? So this would show it developing somewhere in the Gulf and then heading straight west and going into somewhere near Houston, Galveston. So I'm here keeping you posted because that is what I do. This is the first time we've seen it in the GFS, and so we will continue to watch it. Yeah, today's 6Z GFS showing some tropical mischief over the Gulf of Mexico next week. First run of this kind, so we'll see if it's just model noise. Mike's a little intrigued as it is inside 7 days. And so this map would show the wind field nicely. And we got a negative chi anomaly, so you got to watch out for that totally. The nav gem's showing us a big chunk of bucket of rain right around the same date. Look at that. That would be definitely rainy. But no low there. The icon's got a strange little low, kind of developing in the same area around the same time. Models are not drawing it up as anything super major, but because it is just popping up on our radar and within 7 days, we're definitely going to keep an eye on it. I mean, could it be something? Yeah. And so we'll check it out. Did I ever say that? Robert LaRoche letting us know this is what a warm front looks like. So there you go. It is a warm front. We had a 6.9 earthquake off of Papua New Guinea last night, and we're still keeping our eye on earthquakes and volcanoes with Saturn and Jupiter on the same side of the sun, leading up to our big December 21st conjunction. Also, we got a pretty big deal of severe weather happening over the Dakotas into Minnesota and Wisconsin, and then whatever state that is right there. I probably know, and I'm just saying that for comedic purposes. We had a 5.9 earthquake in Chile about 47 minutes ago. Tim Kelly, congratulations on winning the rainfall lottery at your house this time. He lost all other times. Well, we can't always be winners. Rhode Island scoring some big time also. Well, congratulations. Rhode Island, it's good to know somebody is scoring in 2020. Yeah, but Henry Margasteria is letting us know we got some severe storms coming. We got excessive heat coming. We got possible tropical system coming. It's a busy 7 days ahead, and I'll be here with you every step of the way. Comet Neowise has been impressive in all photographs, in my opinion. I mean, there are some crappy photographs out there, but why harp on those people when there's some great photographs out here where you can be like, good job, Tom. Is this Nibiru? Maybe. Some people think Nibiru's Jupiter. So if you think Nibiru's Jupiter, then absolutely this is Nibiru in the infrared. And that's a moon. And that is the really hot part of Jupiter. Baby. Technically, I think the official name of that moon is Ganymede. Oh yeah, we're in a planet parade, you know? So that's exciting. And they're going to be watching the planet eclipse live in 4 hours. I guess that was what that shot was. I got everything mixed up. Thanks, Dr. James. That looks like Hermione's shoulder. But that is definitely not Hermione's big toe. All right, whatever. Yo, dude, if you got time, check out this Jason Young time lapse of Comet Neowise with some auroras. That's pretty cool. That's pretty amazing. And you still got time to see it. Where, when? That's on you. Man, I'm always happy to showcase industrial engineer Rick Cures in the SUVI ultraviolet images. We see some bright regions, prominence dances, and very few coronal holes. We're talking about the sun, dude. This is the sun in like a special UVI thingamadoodie that shows you all the things like you can see its limbs, you can see the quiet part of the sun, you can see the coronal hole, prominence, filament, bright regions, all the kinds of stuff that happens on suns. Remember in 2014 when I predicted the James Webb Space Telescope would never ever launch? Well, it's been delayed again. So, you could call me Dada Boo, the Florida Wave Master, as saying, hey man, it is easy to see why you don't have to worry about anything developing in the middle Dork region because there's lots of dry air, and that inhibits cyclonogenesis. Hey, Mark, are you a doctor? Did I have an aneurysm? I feel like I'm speaking dumber. Anyway, here's a much better edit of his photograph of C2020 through Neowise. Check out that gargantuan nucleus. If it had multiple nucleuses, it would be called nuclei. I don't even know. But dude, this storm in the Dakotas and the Minnesotas is no joke, right? Not only does it have bullseye, it's got the dreaded red bean of doom. Yeah, dude, you don't really want to mess with the red bean of doom. You know, that can be very dangerous. So you guys, if you're in those areas, you need to be paying attention later today and tonight for some major severe weather. We're talking damaging winds, possible tornadoes, hellacious hail. Yeah, I don't want to lose anybody. We're losing a lot of people already. And then tomorrow, the danger zone drifts east. So then, you know, Wisconsin and the Great Lake, you'll have to be paying attention as well. That's not till tomorrow. Let's live one day at a time, shall we? Can you pick out the super hot spots on this map? And can you pick out the foggy spots? Okay, I'll give you a hint. Hot is orange. Foggy is gray. But some of these spots, like, it's weird, the same spots that could be getting tornado and severe weather later tonight, they're going to get up to 100 degrees in heat index in like Wisconsin, Minnesota, the Dakotas. So you're going to get like 100 degrees heat index. And then it's going to get like all super crazy weather, you know? I don't know, it seems like the severe weather is really treating the summer like it was spring. But everybody's a little bit off kilter in 2020, you know what I'm saying? Do you, bub? No, seriously, how do you feel about Project Bean? Damn, I screwed up that joke. Let me try it again. How seriously, okay. I'm worried about Project Blue Bean. It was like in 2012, they were like, they're going to blue beam everybody and take over the world. They're going to stick vaccines in our head with the mark of the beast blue beam or whatever. Yeah, excessive heat watch in parts of southern Minnesota. The heat index just over 100. Man, that's totally got to be proof of a mini ice age, right? Isn't that what happens? Minnesotan heat waves. Don't have a cow, man. I'm just telling jokes here. Okay, great. No, this is not Photoshop. This is real deal. Cows, lightning, and rainbows can exist. Taken by Kelsey Shaw Forrest. Maybe she was in a forest. Is that her last name? It's where she was at. Yeah, so be cool. Avoid throwing shade on other people. Wear cool clothes, dork. Outdoors, limit your strenuous activity. Eat a lot of watermelon and popsicles. And avoid coffee. Okay? When you're hot outside. And then avoid animals without heads. No, I probably had to click that or something. Uh-oh. This little innocuous system Doesn't innocuous means it's going to give you a vaccine? I'm going to get inoculated by this Inoculus system and using an Oculus virtual reality. My jokes are the worst now. Northwest of New Zealand is likely undergoing tropical cyclone genesis at the moment. Atmospheric analysis shows that the system had first undergone warm seclusion before transitioning into a subtropical cyclone. Wow, a jerk. Man, this evolution looks similar to the Bentley car. But, I don't know. Erica Delgado is talking about tropical moisture associated with the disturbances spreading across the Bahamas and South Florida this morning. We're talking soggy days ahead, Florida. Soggy days ahead, especially for you, Miami. Linda Van Rossmalen. The monsoons are underway here in Arizona, but she's only chased once so far. Really struggling with the ethics of doing this during a pandemic. If I get stuck in an accident, etc., I become part of the problem. Talk to me, fellow chasers. And this photo was from a couple days ago. And, then just don't have an accident. How about that? Problem solved. Technically, this could have been the most boring June and July of hurricane season I've had in the last 5 or 6 years. I'm okay with that, But it looks like things could start to heat up, and definitely peak hurricane season is in August and September. But if I'm not talking about it, please don't think that I ain't not watching it like a hawk. I said those words wrong. So I admit, I find the whole process of hurricanes and when they come near land very exciting. But I don't want to get anybody to get hit by a hurricane this year. So if we don't get hit by any hurricanes this year, which was actually my prediction before the year, by the way, I'll be okay with that. But if we do get threatened by hurricanes, I'll be here covering it for you like a champ. As will Cranky Weather Guy, Dadabu the Florida Wave Master, Bobby Storm, All of Weather Twitter. Because hurricanes are a very interesting and can be dangerous process thingy that happens. You know what? Mars is now in Aries and will be there for like another 5.5 months. You know what that means? People are calling each other names more often. People have been calling me names. There's an uptick in people calling me names over the last week or two. It's okay. I can handle it, dude. I can handle it. You want to call me names? Go right ahead. Okay. I love you. All right. Bye, Felicia. Aberdeen. Hunger Games. Damaging winds. If I mention this, are likely tonight from the Dakotas into the Minnesotas. Wind gusts over 75 miles per hour possible. Large hail. Talking big hail. Almost as big as Felicia's head. Well, not that big. But they'll be breaking it down on the Weather Channel. All right, I'm going to be wrapping this one up, and I'm going to be hoping you have a wonderful day. Wherever you are, whoever you are, I love you. Now, we will pay attention, because this is what we do. And we'll try to keep a smile on our faces, because even though it looks like the world is ending, every single day, the world has never ended, and you and I are pretty awesome, strong, and amazing. God bless everyone, and stay cool, and try and have a great weekend. Oh yeah, it's Friday.